Today, Canto XXI of Dante's Purgatorio, in which the two poets are overtaken by the spirit of Statius, who, being cleansed, is on his way to paradise, and who explains the cause of the mountain shaking and of the hymn, as well as his joy at beholding Virgil. Now, on Kurt reads a poem, Canto XXI of Dante's Purgatorio. The natural thirst that ne'er is satisfied excepting with the water for whose grace the woman of Samaria besought, put me in travail, and haste goaded me along the encumbered path behind my leader, and I was pitying that righteous vengeance. And lo, in the same manner as Luke writeth that Christ appeared to two upon the way from the sepulchral cave already risen, a shade appeared to us, and came behind us, down gazing on the prostrate multitude, nor were we aware of it until it spake, saying, My brothers, may God give you peace. We turned us suddenly, and Virgilius rendered to him the countersign thereto, conforming thereon began he. In the blessed counsel thee may the court voracious place in peace that me doth banish in eternal exile. How, said he, and the while we went with speed, if ye are shades whom God deigns not on high, who up his stairs so far has guided you? And said my teacher, If thou note the marks which this one bears, and which the angel traces, well shalt thou see he with the good must reign. But because she who spinneth day and night for him had not yet drawn the distaff off, which Clotho lays for each one and compacts, his soul, which is thy sister and mine own, in coming upwards could not come alone, by reason that it sees not in our fashion. Whence I was drawn from out the ample throat of hell to be his guide, and I shall guide him as far as my school has power to lead. But tell us, if thou know'st, why such a shudder erewhile the mountain gave, and why together all seemed to cry as far as its moist feet. In asking he so hit the very eye of my desire, that merely with the hope my thirst became the less unsatisfied. Not is there, he began, that without order may the religion of the mountain feel, nor aught that may be foreign to its custom, free is it here from every permutation. What from itself heaven in itself receiveth can be of this the cause, and not beside. Because that neither rain nor hail nor snow nor dew nor hoarfrost any higher falls than the short little stairway of 3 steps. Dense clouds do not appear, nor rarefied nor coruscacean, nor the daughter of Thaumas that often upon earth her region shifts. No arid vapor any farther rises than to the top of the 3 steps I spake of, whereon the vicar of Peter has his feet. Lower down, perchance, it trembles less and more, but for the wind that in the earth is hidden, I know not how up here it never trembled. It trembles here whenever any soul feels itself so pure, so that it soars or moves to mount aloft, and such a cry attends it. Of purity the will alone gives proof, which being wholly free to change its covent, takes by surprise the soul and helps it fly. First it wills well, but the desire permits not, which divine justice with the self-same will there was to sin upon the torment sets. And I, who have been lying in this pain 500 years and more, but just now felt a free volition for a better seat. Therefore thou heardst the earthquake and the pious spirits along the mountain rendering praise unto the Lord that soon he speed them upwards. So said he to him, and since we enjoy as much in drinking as the thirst is great, I could not say how much it did me good. And the wise leader, Now I see the net that snares you here, and how ye are set free, why the earth quakes, and wherefore ye rejoice. Now who thou wast he pleased that I may know, and why so many centuries thou hast here been lying, let me gather from thy words. In days when the good Titus, with the aid of the supremest king, avenged the wounds whence issued forth the blood by Judas sold, under the name that most endures and honors was I on earth, that spirit made reply. Greatly renowned, but not with faith as yet. My vocal spirit was so sweet that Rome me a Thelusian drew unto herself, where I deserved to deck my brows with myrtle. Statius, the people name me still on earth. I sang of Thebes, and then of great Achilles, but on the way fell with my second burden. The seeds unto my ardor were the sparks of that celestial flame which heated me, whereby more than 1,000 have been fired. Of the Aeneid speak I, which to me a mother was, and was my nurse in song. Without this weighed I not a drachma's weight. And to have lived upon the earth what time Virgilius lived, I would accept one son more than I must err, issuing from my ban. These words towards me made Virgilius turn, with looks that in their silence said, Be silent, but yet the power that wills cannot do all things. For tears and laughter are such pursuivants unto the passion from which each springs forth, in the most truthful lest the will they follow. I only smiled, as one who gives the wink, whereat the shade was silent, and it gazed into mine eyes, where most expression dwells. And, as thou well mayst consummate a labor so great, it said, Why did thy face just now display to me the lightning of a smile? Now I'm caught on this side and on that. One keeps me silent, one to speak conjures me, wherefore I sigh, and I am understood. Speak, said my master, and be not afraid of speaking, but speak out and say to him what he demands with such solicitude. Whence I, Thou peradventure marvelest, O antique spirit, at the smile I gave, but I will have more wonder seize upon thee. This one who guides on high these eyes of mine is that Virgilius from whom thou didst learn to sing aloud of men and of the gods. If other cause thou to my smile imputest, abandon it as false, and trust it was those words which thou hast spoken concerning him. Already he was stooping to embrace my teacher's feet, but he said to him, Brother, do not, for shade thou art, and shade behold'st. And he, uprising, Now canst thou the sum of love which warms me to thee comprehend, when this our vanity I disremember, treating a shadow as substantial thing. Thus ends Canto 21 of Dante's Purgatorio. Hey, thanks for watching, and have a great day.